Hey, happy Hopeville Friday to you. I'm out here by the cabin with a new filly that we just picked up last week. Last weekend actually. And the flies are bothering her pretty bad. But I just retrieved her from about a mile from where she is actually supposed to be. So she's a pretty smart little rip and kind of figured out how to let herself into a different pasture. So my Hopeville Friday just got a little bit better because I've been looking for her all morning and it's about noon right now. So, sometimes things don't go like we plan. And I know for farmers and ranchers, it's probably even a little worse than normal, but you just got to persevere. You can't lose hope. You can't give up. You can't, just throw your hands up and say, I'm done. It wasn't in my plans to look for her all morning and, call the sheriff and see if there had been any reports and find all my neighbors and talk with them, but that's what happened. And then I just found her out in a pasture that we graze sometimes by ourselves, looking like, hey, good to see you. Yeah, so I just put her halter on and started leading her back. But, in situations like that, circumstances like that, we need to really rely on the fact that really God has our best interests in mind. And when you choose to serve Him, when you choose to obey His commandments and walk in His ways, He's looking out for us. And, finding her, it's not a huge deal. She wasn't gone a long time. Nobody stole her. It wasn't anything like that. But she was missing, and for the last 4 or 5 hours, I've been looking pretty hard. My wife's been worried, but she doesn't have a scratch on her. Got a few horsefly bites and a few stick tights in her mane, but I mean, she's good, and she was fine. She was just out. She wasn't next to a road. She was, on a dead end road actually. But I think that when something like that happens, we have to just determine that we're going to find out exactly, what God's plan was for us in that situation, and we're going to, pursue that and kind of do that with a grateful heart. Offer praise, offer thanksgiving, and look to Him for guidance and direction. And so I just wanted to come by and wish you a happy Hopeville Friday. Introduce you to, they call her Ruby, I call her Little Sis. But introduce you to the new horse after we've walked about a mile. So I hope y'all have a great weekend, and we'll catch you down the road.